for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's Spider by NextGenTactics.com. This is Starcraft 2 camping walkthrough of Sara mission 0 hour. This one's on normal difficulty. I'll tell you why after the cutscene.
With the artifact secure, you need to wait for transport at Backwater Station before you can leave Sara. Transportation is on the way. Caution is advised. Dominion security forces may succeed in tracking the artifact to the station.
I've got transport coming to pick us up. All we gotta do is sit tight.
Don't sound too hard. I figure we earned ourselves a little R&R.
Commander, I'm detecting a massive concentration of Zerg biosignatures landing at the abandoned dig site.
I should have known it. Damn you,
I
Titus.
swear, man, I didn't know nothing about no Zerg.
Given their current course, the Zerg will overrun this location within the hour.
Yeah. We gotta hold out long enough for extraction. If we man the bunkers and hold those two bridges as long as we can, we just might stand a chance. We're gonna have a real fight on our hands here.
I've been in plenty of holdouts before.
Not against the Zerg, you ain't.
Alright, we got to hold out. So, reason why I'm doing it on normal, I'm actually going to be going through and doing all the missions and all the achievements. And one of the achievements is to get through it on normal difficulty without losing or salvaging a single structure. So this is what we're going to attempt to do on this walkthrough, and then we'll do the achievement. There's a hard achievement for destroying 4 hives or whatever on hard difficulty. So 4 Zerg, or hatcheries, sorry, not hives, hatcheries. So we're going to do that on hard difficulty and only that. Hard difficulty was pretty hard. I've tried it, I beat it, but I didn't do the hatchery thing yet. Okay, so what you want to do, you want to get some more SCVs going. You want to put, you actually end up with 8 units at either bridge. So put 4 in each of the 2 bunkers, and we're going to build more bunkers. Okay, so again, you want your more SCVs right away. You want a refinery, and you want additional bunkers, basically for your initial base defense. You're also going to need a bunch more supply depots. Just watch your unit count in the top right, and just build your supply depots in anticipation of your unit count getting up to maximum. So you just want to have those supply depots ready, or at least try to have them ready when you need more units or you're ready to train more units. So we got 2 bunkers, and here's where these guys, the Zerg, start attacking. No way, Zerg! You're not getting in this base, man. No way. We got 2 turrets at the front of the base. We got 2 bunkers sort of mid-base. Don't even worry about those. Don't put units in them. And same with those turrets. It'd be actually nice if it was just don't lose the building, because we could just salvage those buildings right away. At least on normal difficulty. On hard difficulty, you're not going to want to do that. On normal difficulty, you can just salvage those things and build your defenses up at the bridge crossings, because you don't need that stuff there. So let's see what else. So yeah, we got a few more SCVs going. So there are actually 3 sub-objectives for rescuing 3 different groups of rebels that are going to be located on the map. You just see the indicator on your mini-map. It's the yellow indicator that's sort of up and to the right of our base. So on, normal difficulty anyway, on hard difficulty. I'm not saying I'm pro at this game. I played it way back when, like 10 years ago, StarCraft 1, and I was pretty decent at it, but, I'm really rusty, and I'm just sort of getting back into this. I'm never going to be putting out pro videos, okay, guys? So, don't think that eventually you're going to see some pro stuff here, even in the campaign, because you're not. I mean, I'm just going to try and help the average gamer get through this and get their achievements, okay? And then we'll get better together as we go here, because I haven't played a real-time strategy game in like freaking 10 years. Okay? And, again, if you watched the previous video, I mentioned printing out the keyboard shortcut sheet or whatever.
Base
There is no
is
sheet. I
under
mean, there's no
attack.
card or whatever. But get a printout of the keyboard shortcuts and have them handy. Have them sit beside your computer. And I haven't done that yet, so we're not.
Multiple air boats.
You can set up hotkeys for pretty much everything. We're using the Control 1, Control 2 just to hotkey our units, but that's about it right now. Okay. So we got some. Yeah. See, I don't even know the names of the units, but whatever. We got some flying Zerg units coming in. See how non-pro I am at this game. So, one thing, and we actually went through it on normal difficulty before, and we actually ended up losing a turret. So that's why we didn't get the achievement. So that's why we're building additional turrets up the front of the base, just for those flying units. So we're going to build 2 additional turrets, one on either side here. And it's a good thing to have, like I said, we built a bunch of SCVs. You want to have an SCV available at each of the base entrances, and even eventually in the middle to repair the turrets. So as the Zerglings or Zerg units come in, you're going to have SCV units that will auto-repair your bunkers on either side where the bridges are, and an SCV auto-repairing these turrets in the middle. You're also going to want to have units. I mean, I think we're actually going to build an additional bunker at each bridge. So there we go. There's another bunker. We're gonna fill them up with units. Make sure you fill up all your bunkers with units, obviously. And we're gonna build a couple of additional turrets as well. One additional turret at each bridge. Okay, and then you're just gonna backfill with units, because units can fire at ground forces as well as air forces. So we're going to split them up. We're going to bring the units into each side, and then we're going to fill up the front of the base with units. And, basically we're trying to prevent the destruction of any buildings, of any structures. Because if one gets destroyed, then you don't get the achievement at the end of the game. So I don't foresee us going through on, there's one difficulty level higher than hard, unless it's called for in an achievement, and I hope to God it never is, because hard is hard, man. You play this mission on hard, it's freaking hard. I mean, like I said, I made it through, and actually completed the mission, but to destroy 4 hatcheries, yeah, man, that was crazy.
Additional supply.
I mean, I could barely survive on hard, let alone go in and destroy the Zerg base enough to get at their hatcheries. So anyways, we got some more supply depots coming online. I'm the noob, so I'm waiting for the nice lady to say, additional supply depots required, before I'm actually building them with the SCVs. So we got another a bunch of rebels that are calling for help. So we're going over here. And the nice thing about, going and rescuing the rebels is that you get additional units, including medics. So, in normal difficulty, I wouldn't say you need to train any medics. On hard difficulty, that's a different story. But here, when you go and rescue the rebels, you actually end up with a medic. I believe one medic in the first 2 rescue points. So what we're going to do is keep one medic on either side at either bridge to basically heal our units as they get attacked by the Zerg. You don't really have to upgrade your barracks. We do end up upgrading the weapons and armor on our Marines. A little, I don't know, it should be coming up. Because, I mean, again, on normal difficulty, you end up with a lot of... You've got a lot of minerals and enough gas to do pretty much whatever you want to do. But we're just pumping out the units because we want to have them ready so that when the Zerg does attack, that we're not gonna lose any structures. So what else? But yeah, again, print out that hotkey page. I gotta do that. Even like when I do this on hard, when I try to do it on hard and get the hatcheries, I'm gonna have to do that. Because I kind of failed. I tried to do it a quick rush. I tried to build up a bunch of units and go in, and I didn't really, I don't really care about the base. All I want to do is get the achievement. So, you know, if I got all my forces up going to attack their base, I don't really care about defense of my base. Because, you know, they can, as long as I can get the 4 hatcheries before they destroy everything, that's all I'm really concerned about to get the achievement. You can actually set, you know, if you're building SCVs and you're building units and you see how the units are going to the middle location, you can actually click on, if you click on the barracks and you right-click a point on the map, all the units that you train will end up going to that position. Once they're trained, they'll come out of the barracks and they'll go to the position that you indicate by clicking on the barracks and right-clicking on a position. And same with sort of your command center. If you're building SCVs, if you click on the command center, then you right-click on the minerals. Then as soon as the SCV is constructed, it will go and begin collecting minerals. Whereas, you know, if you don't do that, it'll build an SCV and then it'll just plop it out in front of the command center and it'll do nothing. That is stupid. You know, just like, hey, where do you want me to go? So then you have to go actually physically click on them and then make them go collect minerals or gas or whatever. So again, a lot of little things. I mean, a lot of little things, and it's going to take a lot of time for anyone who's not intimately familiar with real-time strategy games and is used to doing that. It's going to take a lot of time to practice and do things and to, you know, queue things properly and to set proper, you know, setting the target for your SCVs from your command center, and the same as with your barracks. And there's going to be all kinds of other things you're going to have to do in order to be half decent at this game. Trust me. And we're not going to get anywhere near to doing them all. So that's all we're doing. We're just building more units. Make sure our queues are full. You can actually, you know, we're not doing this game because, again, normally you don't really need to do it, but you can actually construct add-ons to your barracks. Number one, you have to construct an add-on in order to train a medic, which we're not doing, but then there's another add-on that you construct so that you can actually train 2 units at a time. So, I mean, you can either do that or you can build another barracks or whatever.
We need immediate support.
You know, the nice thing about building an additional barracks is that you're not tying up the time to construct an upgrade on your existing barracks in order to train 2 units, because you're not training any units during that time. So it's a bit of a toss-up. I think on hard difficulty I'll probably build a 3rd barracks and then, you know, upgrade them one at a time while the other 2 are still pumping out units. We'll see what happens though.
Upgrade
Who knows?
complete.
So we just did the upgrade. We set the 2 upgrades for weapons and armor for our Marines. So I believe the first one is complete now.
We're with you, Raider.
All right, what else? So we got quite a few units on our hotkey 1 here, and here they come. Coming back to the base. Come on, guys. Did you rescue some more rebels? I like the medic. The medic's voice is pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. Hi, medic. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. I mean, okay, sorry, but for anybody that watched Star Trek, that is like pulled right from Star Trek Voyager. When you activate the doctor, please state the nature of the medical emergency. But, you know, his voice wasn't nearly as nice as these medics, the medics' voices on Starcraft 2. By far. There's some more flying Zerg units. Sorry, but no, you're not coming into my base. The other thing that you find on hard difficulty is that you get the Zerg upgraded units, upgrade units that spew fire at you, and you get these spores that end up shooting into your base and start, hatching new Zerg units, and they're like freaking, they don't even have to come across, they're not flying across the flying units. You can't actually, your turrets can't actually take these spores down. they just end up flying right into the middle of your base, and they turn into these spores that grow Zerg out of them. So that's why on hard difficulty, you're gonna want defenses, right? You're gonna want your barracks. You know, those are not barracks, but the 2 bunkers that you've got, and you're gonna want even more, because when these guys come in, you want to take them out quick. Because if they start spawning units in the back of your base, you're done. You're done, especially on hard difficulty. Oh yeah, we're just taking these guys out. Come on. Zerg ain't got nothing on me in normal difficulty. But yeah, I'm really loving this game. It's pretty sweet, and there's been a few comments like, this is like Halo Wars or, you know, Command and Conquer. Man, and actually I can't remember exactly Command and Conquer, if Command and Conquer was before Starcraft or Starcraft was before Command and Conquer, but you know what? Starcraft dates back to 1998. I'm sorry, when did Halo Wars come out? Halo Wars is a knockoff of Command and Conquer and Starcraft. But I mean, you know, I've never played it, but I know it is it's an RTS similar to these games. So, but you know, the graphics and voice and you know, just gameplay of this game. And again, you know, RTS, you're not gonna make huge advancements in how things sort of play out. You know, like it's sort of, you know, you can make advancements to the graphics, units, animations, everything else, you know, small advances to the gameplay, but you know, it's still a real-time strategy game, and this is the way these games work. But this is kick-ass, man. This brings me back 10 years to freaking playing this game, man, and it's awesome. It's wild. Okay, so there's actually quite a bit of time that you have to defend for. Probably, well, you know, in these RTS games, the games can be quite long. So I think they set it up, you got 20 minutes. I can't remember if the timer was at 20 minutes or started at 20 minutes, but it's a fair amount of time, especially when, you know, on the lower difficulty level, there's not much going on. You don't have too many Zergs coming in. You know, it's kind of sporadic. And it's not really any sort of calculated attack either. And look at that. We're so inefficient, right? We've got this SCV that's just sitting there. He's just sitting there. Like, build another freaking supply depot. I mean, do something. But again, that's where, you know, you can even design macros. And I don't know if we'll ever do that or not. But, you know, if you got an SCV, you can create a macro that'll just... Maybe you can do it this way. I'm not exactly sure, but you know, just build a bunch of supply depots and then go start collecting more minerals. You know, it's sort of a macro. Record this series of events that I want him to do, and then have him do it so that I don't really have to worry about him. And you know, once he's done building the structure that I have directed him to build, he's not going to be wasting time just sitting there. He's going to actually be doing something else and, you know, contributing to the team. Because that's important. So we just have loads of units lined up here. Again, any Air Forces come in, they're not going to take out our turret this time. Which was what happened to us the first time we went through it on normal difficulty. Nuh-uh, not going to happen. Hey, there's our artifact right there. The alien artifact. We got to get that out of here. We got quite a few SCVs there going. What else? I don't know. We might get some, who knows, maybe some multiplayer games going with our live stream subs. I know there's a few of them that are actually playing this game or intend to play this game. And maybe, you know, seeing these videos, you'd be like, wow, this freaking looks pretty cool, man. Maybe I'm going to go out and get it. Get it! It's the game of the decade, I'm telling you right now. You know, and who knows, maybe we'll start doing some more PC games in the future. I mean, my PC, I bought it a couple months ago. It's an i7 920, 2.67 gigahertz, 9 gig of RAM, running Windows 7, 64-bit. Not sure if it's Windows 7 Pro or I don't know. But yeah, I can actually, you know, I'm playing this, I'm recording it, and I'm live streaming it all on the same PC. It's pretty sweet, actually, and it works pretty decent. You might notice that, you know, in the cutscene at the beginning, the audio was slightly out of sync with the video, but other than that, like, it's pretty fluid. It's pretty nice. So we'll see as we go here, as the battles get more intense, if there's any lag at all. But I've noticed very little lag while we're actually playing the game, or even during the cutscenes. So, and hopefully there's you know, you guys haven't noticed anything as well, or if you do notice anything, just let me know. But you know, I've got it on actually high.
Just hold on. Cavalry's on the way.
All right, get the hell in here. Cavalry's on the way. I actually have it on high graphic detail. I don't have it on ultra. I don't know if I tried it on ultra, but I even have it on high detail, so I can actually dial it down to medium detail if I wanted to, and it really wouldn't impact a whole lot on you know, the gameplay here. But we'll see what happens. It's good so far. Okay, so this is sort of the last push. The medic's pretty sweet. I mean, again, you just have the medics sitting at the back of the base, and they just repair your units. And we don't even lose that very many units. I think we lose a total of 9 units or so here, but we'll see. And they're just sort of making the last push, but it really doesn't matter now anyway. Even if they push through our defenses, you know, we're still holding out. And unless they destroy our entire base, we're good to go here. Because looky here, the good guys have come to take us and save us. Hooray, hooray, the cavalry is here. Look at all these freaking, wow. How'd they get in our base, man? No way.
Cavalry's arrived. Anyone
That's
still alive
right.
down there?
Good to see you, Matt. Welcome to the party.
Glad we made it in time, sir. Now let's get you boys out of there.
Get us the hell out of here, man. Jeez. What are you waiting for? Alright, so there's our 2 achievements. We already had the one completed on normal, and the other was to not lose any structures while playing on normal. Actually, the first one was just completing the mission, I believe. But anyways, I hope you guys liked it. This is actually fairly long, and we're trying something here with the longer videos on YouTube now. So it's all in one, and give us some feedback, man. Give us some feedback on how much you love Starcraft 2, and the fact that we're covering it and we're doing some stuff, you know? Yeah. Okay, I'm Spiderbite for NextGenTactics.com. I'm out.